Google Glass, the $3 billion tech failure no one talks about. Imagine a device that promised to change the world, but instead became one of tech's most expensive failures. This is the story of Google Glass, the $3 billion innovation nobody talks about. In 2012, Google unveiled what they claimed would be the future of technology. A sleek pair of glasses that could show notifications, take photos, and even record video, all without touching a phone. It was billed as the next revolution in wearable tech. Tech enthusiasts, early adopters, and investors were thrilled. Articles called it the iPhone of wearables and predicted it would reshape the way humans interact with the digital world. But less than a year later, Google Glass went from being hailed as groundbreaking to being ridiculed, rejected, and abandoned. In this video, we're diving deep into the rise and fall of Google Glass, exploring why a $3 billion project failed, the controversies that surrounded it, and the lessons tech companies, and you, can learn from it. The vision behind Google Glass. Google Glass wasn't just another gadget. It was a vision of the future of augmented reality. The glasses were designed to project a small screen in the wearer's field of vision. Imagine walking down the street and seeing directions, text messages, or emails floating just above your eye, hands-free. You could snap photos or record video with a simple voice command, "OK Glass, take a picture." Engineers envisioned doctors checking patient charts mid-surgery, architects overlaying designs on buildings, and everyday users accessing information instantly. In theory, it was revolutionary. Google invested heavily, assembling a team of the best designers, engineers, and futurists to create what they believed would be the ultimate wearable tech. The launch was ambitious, and expectations were enormous. The launch and initial hype. In 2013, Google released the Explorer edition of Glass for $1,500, a price that shocked many but signaled exclusivity. Only a limited number of early adopters were invited to test the device, creating a sense of prestige and excitement. The internet exploded with buzz. Tech blogs praised its potential. The press speculated that Google Glass would replace smartphones, change workplaces, and even create a new category of computing. For a moment, it seemed unstoppable. Investors poured billions, and Google was praised for thinking so far ahead of its time. Yet, beneath the excitement, cracks were forming that no one saw. Privacy concerns and public backlash. The first major problem? Privacy. Google Glass could record video discreetly, leading to immediate outrage. Restaurants, cinemas, and even bars banned glass wearers, fearing they were being secretly filmed. The term glass hole emerged online, describing users who flaunted the device in public, oblivious or indifferent to social etiquette. It wasn't just privacy. People also complained about the social awkwardness of interacting with someone wearing a screen in their face. The futuristic vision of seamless augmented reality suddenly clashed with the very human need for personal space and social norms. Instead of being welcomed, glass wearers were shunned. The public backlash grew louder, and media coverage shifted from admiration to mockery. A device once touted as revolutionary became a symbol of tech arrogance. Technical limitations and failures. Beyond privacy, the device itself had issues. Battery life was poor, lasting only a few hours of moderate use. The interface was unintuitive for many, requiring users to learn complex commands. And the small display, while futuristic, was often difficult to see in bright sunlight. Even more critically, Google Glass was expensive to manufacture and purchase. At $1,500 per unit, the price was prohibitive for mass adoption. Combined with the negative public perception, the result was a product that nobody wanted, at least in the consumer market. By 2015, Google had paused the consumer version entirely, pivoting the technology toward enterprise applications, like factory work and medical fields, where privacy concerns and social awkwardness were less critical. The $3 billion lesson. So, how did a $3 billion project go so wrong? 1. Overhyped technology. Google promised more than the device could deliver, creating unrealistic expectations. 2. Neglecting human behavior. The team assumed society would accept constant recording devices without resistance. They underestimated privacy concerns and social norms. 3. High price, low accessibility, a luxury gadget with limited functionality rarely achieves mass adoption. 4. Timing: the world simply wasn't ready for wearable AR in 2013. Cultural impact and pop culture. Despite its commercial failure, Google Glass left a cultural mark. Movies and TV shows frequently reference the device, often portraying it humorously or as a dystopian symbol of surveillance. Online communities debated ethics, privacy, and the future of wearable tech. The term glass hole became part of the tech lexicon, a reminder that technology without social consideration can backfire. Ironically, some of the very ideas Google Glass introduced, voice commands, heads-up displays, and constant connectivity, are now mainstream in other devices. The future of Google Glass and wearable tech. Today, Google Glass lives on in enterprise solutions. Hospitals use it for remote consultations, factories use it for assembly line guidance, and warehouses employ it for inventory management. In these controlled environments, privacy concerns and social stigma are minimized, allowing the technology to shine. Meanwhile, the dream of consumer AR continues. Apple, Microsoft, Facebook, and other tech giants are investing heavily in augmented reality, building devices that learn from the mistakes of Google Glass. The story of Jeddah Tower may be one of ambition paused, but the story of Google Glass is ambition learned. It's a reminder that even the most visionary technology can fail spectacularly if it ignores human behavior, social norms, and timing. So, was Google Glass a failure or a necessary step toward the future of augmented reality? The answer may depend on who you ask. One thing is certain: the $3 billion experiment left a legacy, both cautionary and inspiring, for the tech world. If you're fascinated by the rise and fall of Google Glass or the wildest tech failures you've never heard of, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. And here's a question for you. If Google Glass had been released today, would it succeed? Or would it still be the $3 billion tech failure nobody talks about? Comment below with your thoughts. We'd love to hear your predictions. Follow for more shocking tech stories and uncover the failures that shape the gadgets of tomorrow.